We open on a close-up of wary cat eyes watching flames. The flames are in an oven, and the wary eyes belong to Baker, a no-nonsense old-school cat in a baker's outfit. Baker is transfixed by the flames, much to the chagrin of Dacat. Dacat, the picture of strength and vitality in his guardsman body armor, stands frustrated at the bakery counter.
You act as if you've never seen flames before, Baker.
Kid, you've never seen flames the way I have. I can assure you of that.
And I can assure you that once again I'm going to be late reporting for duty because the breakfast order for the guardsmen is delayed.
Baker continues staring into the flames.
I sensed something today, something I haven't felt in a long time.
Are you trying to purposely sabotage my rookie year as a guardsman? Get me kicked off the team before I even start?
And wouldn't that be a shame?
I have no time for this. Can I just have the guardsman breakfast order? And don't get it mixed up again.
A rumble goes through the bakery, the vibrations of which knock a jar of flour and some eggs off a shelf, breaking on the floor.
There, do you feel that, Dacat? Mock me now, why don't you?
What is that rumbling?
I always knew they would be back, but no one would believe me, no one.
Who would be back?
The frogs.
In the sky above the cat city of Fairmont, an invasion fleet of green frog space cruisers hover past a Welcome to Fairmont sign with a happy waving cat family on it. Father, mother, and 2 cat kids. Inside a children's library, a frightened librarian cat, Adina, shields 2 young cats, Whiskers and Mittens, as books fall off the shelves because of the intense rumbling.
Children, quick, follow me.
What is it, Miss Adina?
I don't know, Whiskers, but we have to take cover.
On the command ship bridge of the invading frog fleet, a frog first officer reports to General Grin, an imposing frog with an imperial self-important uniform adorned with medals and awards. General Grin has the look of someone that is finally on the verge of completing a lifelong goal, and nothing will stop him now.
General Grin, the ships are in position. We can strike on your command, sir.
Good. We are going to save lives today. Millions will be spared with this swift and decisive action.
Sir, it is still possible to demand a surrender from the city of Fairmont.
No, an example must be made, so that if any cat city on Dacat World ever resists in the future, they will understand that they will meet with the same fate as the cats of Fairmont.
Sir, I protest respectfully only because an unprovoked attack on this scale could turn the whole universe against the Frog Empire.
Roodles, an engineering officer frog, with computer goggles and holding a computer tablet, is also on the bridge and joins the conversation to back up General Grin.
If the universe turns against the Frog Empire, then the rest of the Frog Empire will have no choice but to unite behind us in our quest to topple the Dog Dynasty.
Yes, a quest which starts today when the cats of Fairmont finally meet their fate. There will be no requests for surrender. Not this time. Frogs forever. Attack.
And with that, the frog invasion force lets loose with a barrage of laser blasts and bombs, laying waste to Fairmont below. Dacat and Baker stand outside the bakery, looking up at the sky full of frog attack ships methodically destroying the city.
This doesn't make sense. We're not at war with the frogs.
We are now.
A blast hits the children's library, alarming Dacat.
The children's library. It's been hit.
Inside the children's library, Adina covers Whiskers and Mittens as a bookshelf falls on the 3. Smoke and fire fill the library.
I'm scared. I want my mommy.
Dacat appears through the smoke.
Adina, are you in here?
Dacat, over here. We're stuck under a fallen shelf.
I can't see you.
Follow my voice. This way, Dacat.
Dacat finds them and starts lifting the bookshelf up so they can escape.
Let's go. The city is under attack by frogs.
Why are the frogs attacking us?
I don't know. No one does.
Dacat, Adina, Whiskers, and Mittens run out of the library, only to see the attack ships moving away after leaving the city in flames.
They've stopped their attack. For now, at least.
Dacat, can you escort the children home safely?
I have to report in to the guardsmen. I'm late already.
They don't live far away. Please, Dacat, their parents must be worried to death.
Children, let's go. Stay close to me.
Dacat and the children run down the streets where random houses have been turned into rubble. The kids stop at one of the destroyed homes.
Our home! It's destroyed!
Mom, Dad, where are you?
Dacat sees two cat paws holding onto each other, crushed under the rubble of the broken home.
Children, stay back.
It's our parents, isn't it? They're dead, aren't they?
Mom and Dad are dead. Dacat, please do something.
Dacat bends down and comforts the children.
Children, nothing I can say will make this any better. But the fact that your parents took you to the library today saved your lives. They're heroes.
What's going to happen to us, Dacat?
With nowhere to go, Dacat takes the children back to the damaged library. There, Whiskers and Mittens help Adina sort unburned books in piles in the smouldering library, while Dacat watches over them.
Can the children stay with you?
Stay with me? Why not take the children to the orphanage?
Never.
But you were raised by Mr. Moody at the orphanage, Dacat.
That's why I won't take them there. Why do you think I was always running away and hiding in your mom's library?
My mother said it was because you loved books so much.
I wish that was the reason. Your mom always took care of me when she found me here. Now I'm asking you to take care of them. Please, you're the only one I trust with them.
Mittens holds up a burnt book.
Miss Adina, can we save this book? It's our history.
Whiskers looks bitterly at his younger brother, full of rage at the fate that has fallen them.
No one will know how it ends. The last pages are gone and they're not coming back. Throw it away!
Adina wraps her arms around the two arguing brothers to comfort them. They relax in the security of her outstretched arms.
The truth is, the history of Dacat World is still being written to this day. So I say we keep it, and we can write a new ending together.
Just then, a bell rings out in the city of Fairmont. So much had been destroyed, and yet the bell still rings, calling all cats to the main square. There, the surviving villagers of Fairmont gather to watch as a tiny tadpole-shaped spaceship descends from the sky. Baker shakes his angry paw at the sleek, harmless-looking ship.
Don't let it land. Blow it out of the sky.
Baker, Dacat, and Adina stand next to the mayor cat of what's left of Fairmont. Behind them are Whiskers and Mittens.
Mayor, should we hide the children?
It is just a messenger ship. They're built with no weapons. Every cat city is getting a visit right now from a lone messenger, just like us.
You can't trust frogs. Destroy it now before it is too late.
Dacat gets in Baker's face.
Enough, Baker. What do you know about frogs anyway?
Baker pokes his paw in Darcat's chest, landing right on Darcat's guardsman medallion, hanging around his neck.
Listen, Dacat. While you were still lapping up warm milk in a kitty saucer, I was roasting croakers with a flamer in the cat core. You think they call me Baker because I make tea cakes? Think again.
Take your paw off my guardsman medallion or those fingers will never roll another pastry again.
Only if you say please.
I'll never say please to you. For anything.
The mayor separates Baker and Dacat.
Cats, we are all on the same side here. Remember the cat code. Every cat does their part.
The ship lands and a door opens and a ramp slides out. A jolly-looking frog, Frengo, strolls out holding a wooden pole that he leans on slightly.
He's got a weapon.
Frengo holds up the wooden walking pole.
This, just a walking stick. Suffered a bit of an infantry training accident. That's how I ended up a lowly messenger. Unarmed messenger, I'd like to emphasize.
All lies, believe none of it.
I know Fairmont got it a bit on the chin, but General Green felt he had to make an example of at least one cat city on Dacat World. Sorry, it was yours.
Grin the grinder. I told you we should have wasted this croaker.
Frengo reacts as if Baker just said the N-word.
Croaker? Now that won't do.
Frog, if you're a messenger, what is your message?
Simple. You are now ruled by General Green, the greatest frog in the Frog Empire, and Fairmont has been selected to be the base of operations for General Green's command. Construction of Frog Base Alpha will commence immediately.
This frog is toast.
Kill him!
Get the frog.
An angry mob of cats close in on Frengo the frog, cutting off his retreat to his spaceship. Frengo knows he's doomed.
My only request is that I be allowed to look at a photo of my wife and son as I die. It's just inside my ship there. I'll grab it.
Lies! He has no wife or son. Don't let him escape. Grab him.
The cat stands in front of Frengo, ready to defend the frog.
No. He's just an injured, unarmed messenger.
He'll soon be unlegged and unheaded as well.
Back off, all of you.
A group of guardsmen cats step up to Dacat.
Dacat, stand down now, or you will be exiled from the guardsmen.
I thought guardsmen stood up for those in need.
Cats in need, not invading frogs.
I told you Dacat wasn't good enough to be a guardsman. He can't even get a breakfast order right. Just a no-good street punk with no discipline. Always looking for a fight.
Frengo uses the delay to hop high in the air, landing on the ramp of his spaceship, where he runs inside. Dacat is furious. He was lied to by the frog.
Told you he was a liar. He's not injured at all.
He will be soon.
Dacat grabs hold of the landing gear as the ship takes off in the air. Adina watches Dacat holding on for dear life as the ship flies off above the destroyed village.
Hold, Dacat, hold!
Frengo exhales and wipes his brow at the controls of his escaping tadpole ship.
That was a close one, Frengo. You almost got wrecked there, old boy.
Dacat climbs up the landing gear and carefully pulls himself to the cockpit window, which he bangs on.
Land this ship now or be destroyed.
Slight flaw in your plan, Cat. If you destroy my ship, we both die, so no on that.
The tadpole zips around in the sky, trying to shake off Dacat, but he won't let go. Dacat hangs on with one paw and pulls out his battle sword with the other. Dacat shoves his sword in the engine of the tadpole. The engine shoots out sparks, then smoke. The tadpole veers downward toward the ground. As the ship nears the treetops, Dacat leaps off and grabs hold of the tree branches to break his fall and climbs down to the ground. Dacat looks up to see that the ship has crashed ahead of him in the forest. Meanwhile, back in the destroyed village of Fairmont, the cats have separated into two groups, one headed by the mayor, the other headed by Baker. The cat guardsmen stand by the mayor, as do most of the residents of Fairmont.
We must begin our escape now.
Escape to what, Baker? It's too risky. Vermont is our home. We'll rebuild it.
To be slaves for frogs, never.
Don't go, Baker. You'll lose everything. Stay and be safe. We may have to work a little harder, but every cat will do their part.
Not this cat. If you want to fight for your freedom, fight for Fairmont. Bring only what you can carry on your backs and join me. We leave in an hour.
The guards won't be there to protect you, Baker. You'll go alone, followed by only fools.
So be it.
Back in the thick of the forest, Dacat approaches the crashed tadpole, sword ready.
You had to do this the hard way.
So did you.
Dacat turns and sees the crafty Frengo has snuck up behind him, holding up the walking stick, as if it was a weapon.
Stick against sword? I like my odds.
The tip of the stick ignites into a pulsing energy beam.
So do I.
They both charge forward, and the battle begins. The frog is more agile, able to hop about, avoiding Dacat's more powerful and fierce abilities. While steadying himself against a tree, Dacat's hand gets unexpectedly stuck on the tree trunk by some webbing.
I'm stuck! A web!
Frengo leaps down from the air and nails Dacat in the back with a kick, freeing Dacat from the web, but sending him to the ground. Frengo stands over Dacat, the energy beam tip inches from Dacat's head.
If you were me, would you kill you?
Dacat thinks for a second about the last words that might pass from his breathing body, words that only he and the frog would ever know. Would Dacat kill the frog if their places were reversed? Might as well go out honest.
Would I kill you? Yes.
For a second, Frengo was taken aback by the doomed cat's response. But still, he knew what had to be done. The least he could do was make it as painless as he could for the bold cat, mercy among soldiers.
I'll make it quick.
Frengo lifts the beam in the air. A web shoots out and nails Frengo in the back. Almost instantly, the frog is wrapped in a sticky web, binding up his arms and legs. The thick web strand starts dragging the trapped Frengo into the hidden forest, where surely an awful fate awaits.
Save me, Cat. I hate General Green as much as you do. I can help you defeat Green. Free the cat world.
Sure you can, Frog. Sure you can.
No, I mean it. Green's evil. He must be stopped. He'll bring ruin to the Frog Empire.
You want me to fetch that picture of your wife and kid from your ship, so you can stare at them as you are being devoured?
I'm not lying.
I trusted you once, Frog. Never again.
Frengo disappears into the forest, pulled in by one final mighty tug of the web strand.
Mind if I borrow your survival kit, Frog? Seeing that you won't be needing it.
Dacat enters the banged-up tadpole. Wedged on the cockpit display is a photo of Frengo with his wife and frog son. A child's drawing of a hero dad frog fighting an evil cat with bad cat written above it is beside the family photo. In another area in the forest not too far away, Baker leads a group of 30 or so cat refugees through the dense trees and foliage in search of a better life. Adina has Mittens and Whiskers with her as the three of them follow beside Baker.
Baker, do you promise to protect the children?
I'll do better than that. I'll teach them to protect themselves.
Baker hands each kid a small sword.
You want us to fight? I thought we were just going to help create a new library.
We will. I brought all the most important books.
Books? Is that what you are lugging around? Will a book feed you? Give you shelter? Will a book keep you safe when the frogs attack?
Books and knowledge can be the most powerful weapons there are. Here, take this one, Baker.
She hands Baker a thick book.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Read it, of course. You are our leader now. Read about the early leaders of Dacat World and the First Frog Wars.
Baker puts the book in his pack he carries on his chest.
I don't need a book to tell me about war. Children, if a frog attacks, pretend to be scared. Let them come to you with their defenses down. That's when you attack, with no mercy. Kill or be killed.
The two children are frightened by Baker's intensity.
Baker, you're scaring them.
This is what will save their lives, not a silly book.
Trapped on a massive web, Frengo wiggles helplessly, trying to free himself from the sticky encasement. Around him are 3 cocooned victims all bundled up, so he can't tell who or what they are. Frengo's frog eyes are filled with terror as a huge bare-headed spider creeps towards him. Powerful and ferocious, but the raw intensity of the vicious giant spider comes to a sudden halt as Frengo's walking stick energy pole plunges into the head of the bear spider, thrown by an unknown savior. The spider crashes down dead, inches from the wrapped-up Frengo. Frengo looks up from the web and sees Dacat holding his battle sword above him. The roles now indeed reversed.
If you were me, would you kill you?
Yes.
Dacat nods to the helpless Frengo.
You'll die an honest frog.
Dacat tosses the picture of Frengo's family down on his chest. Frengo looks at his wife and son, joy in his eyes now. Dacat brings the sword down and cuts Frengo from the web. Frengo stands himself up off the ground, surprised to still be alive.
Retrieve your weapon, frog. Let's finish this.
No.
We both know if I let you live, you'll just kill me the minute I turn my back on you.
Then I'll turn my back and you kill me.
Frengo, staring at the photo of his family, turns his back on Dacat, giving Dacat a clean shot to end Frengo's life with one swift swing of his sword.
It's better that I die anyway.
How so?
If you die as a frog messenger, your family is taken care of for life. That's why I volunteered for it, to give them a better life.
Dacat lowers his sword.
Being without a father isn't a better life.
Speak for yourself.
I am.
It's crazy, isn't it? Here we are, ready to kill each other, and all we really want to do is provide for our families. Am I right?
I don't have a family. I don't have anyone.
Well, you've got a friend, and that's a start. Frengo?
Dacat.
You're named after the planet?
They had to name me something.
They shake. Frog fingers, cat paw together.
Dacat, there's good frogs out there. Grin the Grinder's just not one of them. He'll make frogs the enemy of everyone.
2 squid tentacle arms, one purple, one pink, lash out and wrap around both Frengo and Dacat.
Release them.
The tentacles are coming from 2 of the 3 cocooned victims still on the web.
Joe, Wendy, that's no way to treat our new friends Dacat and Frengo.
The 2 tentacles release Dacat and Frengo.
As you wish.
Fine, but don't blame me if this backfires. Just saying.
Who said we were friends?
If you want to defeat Grin the Grinder, you're going to need friends. And I just happen to be rather famous for the friendships that I hold. Set us free and my friends will be your friends, Dacat.
Don't do it.
I saved you, didn't I?
But they will outnumber us.
You'll have our loyalty for life, good cat.
We swear it on all that is squid.
Dacat cuts the 2 squids free. Both soldiers, one purple, Squid Joe, and the other pink, Squid Wendy. Dacat then cuts open the cocoon with Pro the Doge in it.
A dog.
Not just any dog, but Pro the Doge, and today, I am at your service.
What's a dog doing with squids?
They are part of the elite squid squad, personally assigned to me by the Squid Master Shibtoshi himself for my protection.
Doing a great job there protecting guys. Very elite indeed.
You're one to speak, Frog.
Perhaps you'd like a demonstration of our true abilities.
After we just saved your lives, nice squid gratitude.
Dacat set us free, not you, Frog.
We owe you nothing.
Everyone quiet. Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Grin, laughing at us. If it's going to be like this, just put me back on the web. Seriously.
How is it going to be then?
I was sent by friends to monitor the invasion, and if possible, do what I could to make things difficult for the frogs.
Your friends wouldn't happen to be the Dog Dynasty.
Maybe you don't want my help after all, if that's going to be your attitude.
Will your friends send forces?
My friends cannot be officially involved.
What good are they then?
Plenty.
Meanwhile, not too far away in the forest, the refugee cats continue their migration, led by Baker.
Right. Our next order of business is to give you 2 proper cat corps names.
What's wrong with Whiskers and Mittens?
You're soldiers now. And your soldier names will be Whisk and Mitt. Sound good?
6 frog patrol guards leap down and hold the line of 30 or so cats prisoner with their energy beam sticks. Freeze, cats! You are all prisoners now. Hold still.
We're dead! Why did I do this? What was I thinking? I'm an idiot!
While other cats look scared and afraid, Baker is as steady as a rock.
Children, get your swords ready. Remember what I have taught you.
Baker, are you sure about this?
There's only 6 of them. If we all attack at once, they will be overwhelmed. They can't kill us all.
Who dies then, Baker? Will it be you leading the charge?
Damn right. Cat attack!
Baker charges forward at the 6 frogs. A frog throws his spear at Baker, and it hits him in the chest and knocks him to the ground. The cats all halt in place, shocked looks on their faces. Let that be a lesson to any other cat that wants to be a hero. Frogs are your rulers now, and you will obey. Understood? Frogs forever.
Frogs forever. That's the spirit.
Frengo comes out of the forest holding Dacat and Squid Joe prisoner, as if they both have their hands and tentacles cuffed behind their backs.
Hey guys, I have more prisoners for you. Careful, the cat is a feisty one, but extremely gullible and easily tricked.
Bring him here. I know just what to do with feisty cats. Whisk and Mitt are overjoyed to see Dacat again.
It's Dacat. He's still alive.
Not for long. Any last words, Cat?
Yeah, Frog. I'm not wearing handcuffs.
Dacat, Squid Joe, and Frengo spring to action and fight. Pro and Squid Wendy leap from the forest and attack the frog patrol as well. They use weapons, ink, tentacles, and their squid beaks to fight. Dacat kills his frog with his battle sword. The Squids and Pro take care of their frogs, but Frengo is still locked in a heated battle with his frog, the guard leader. A frog fighting for cats, dogs, and squids? Traitor!
Grin is evil, and you know it. He's gone mad with power.
I'm just following frog orders. Unlike you, traitor, the frog guard hops high in retreat. He lands behind Whiskers and takes the young cat prisoner. Stay back, all of you, or he dies! Baker stands up with the spear that hit him in the chest. The tip of the spear landed in the thick book Adina gave him.
Now, Whiskers, attack.
Don't listen to him. You just be a good little cat. The frog suddenly has a pained look on his face. The unfortunate frog falls over dead with the sword that Baker had given Whiskers sticking out of him.
That's for my mother and father.
Adina grabs hold of Whiskers.
I had to do it. He was going to kill us all.
It's okay, Whiskers. It's okay.
Whiskers has a darker look in his eye than normal.
My name's not Whiskers. It's Whisk.
We have to keep moving. If a frog patrol doesn't check in on time, more forces will be sent out to find out why.
Baker takes the spear out of the thick book Adina gave him and stares down Frengo the frog.
You're not going anywhere with us, Frog. You're lucky I don't kill you as you stand.
Dacat backs Frengo up and keeps a check on Baker.
Well, he's standing with us. If we're going to defeat Grin's forces, we need all the help we can get.
What good is a dog, a frog, and a couple of squids going to do us? We would need a whole army of them.
Pro takes out his communicator.
Shibtoshi, it's Pro. We're going to need an army of squids. Can you make that happen?
Baker grows irritated with the cocky Pro.
You think you're funny, dog? You think this is a big joke, you arrogant fool?
A somber and serious voice comes over Pro's communicator.
Put me on hologram, please.
A hologram of a mysterious, masked figure appears and addresses Baker and the group.
My name is Shibtoshi, and I don't joke. Do you want my help or not, cats? Because I'll offer it only once.
Dacat looks to Baker with pleading eyes.
Baker, we can't do this alone.
The prideful Baker remains silent.
Baker, please.
Baker relents, knowing the true struggle they are up against.
Fine, yes. We want your help.
Good then. Give the frogs hell as best you can and hold out for as long as possible. The squid army is on the way.
But why? Why would you have the squids help us cats?
Because if we don't fight the frogs on Dacat World today, we'll be fighting them on our planet tomorrow.
Then fight them we shall, together.
The group of cats, squids, dog, and frog stand together with the hologram of Shibtoshi, ready for the battles to come.
In this digital maze, the feline takes the stage. The cat, the warrior